Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nico and I am a full-time eBay reseller. Come here, boy. Come here. At least I'm trying to be, but this little brother, come on, up. Come on, up. Come here. Show him who you are. You're the guilty one. Show him that guilty face. Yesterday I went to the mail. I did that shipping video. I put him up in his cage at noon, and he's in a room with nothing else. He's in a cage that he likes. And I ran to the mail, went to UPS, came back, and I did a few things. I didn't run right back up the stairs to let him out right away. So I went up there, and he just was like slithering on the ground. His tongue, he was like doing weird things with his tongue, and I'm a nurse, and to me that all means like neuro or something. So anyway, our closest vet that can look at something like in an emergency type thing is 40 miles away. We do have like appointments on Wednesdays that you can make here, but as far as like, my dog is acting really funny, I need to get him to the vet. So we drove 40 miles, got him there, and he was just as normal as could be. By the time we got him there, he was barking at people and all this, even though before I pulled out the Bean sausage, which is his very favorite, like, come to me snack or do what I say, and he'll do anything for that Bean sausage. I tried that. I tried all his favorite foods, and he would just like slither on the floor and act like something was really wrong. So long story short, at least, because when you're a nurse, it's embarrassing if you take your dog to the vet and nothing at all is wrong. You just look like you have no assessment skills at all. And so thankfully, I wasn't making it all up in my head. He had apparently either eaten a bee or gotten stung, even though his face wasn't swollen. Like, that would have told me right away what was wrong. But he's a skinny little dog, very, fit, and his face is pretty thin, and so there was no like outward swelling. But when the vet did finally get him to lift up his lip, there's like a sac under a dog's tongue. And sorry if people aren't nurses, this might be gross to you. But anyway, there's a sac under a dog's tongue. I don't know about people. I didn't ask that. But anyway, when he lifted up one side of his lip, that whole sac was like, this big under his tongue. And so no wonder my dog was like, acting like so weird. And, I just have never had experience with that. I'm a people nurse, not a dog nurse. And it's so hard for me, because at least with a person, I can at least do something, or if it's out of my realm, call 911. But what do you do for your dog if you really know something is wrong? So anyway, that cost us about 8 hours of time, because we, let's see, was it 8? We left here at 1. We had to wait for an appointment, because he was stable by then, so I wasn't going to make them give me an emergency appointment, and they're swamped up there. So 6 hours. I guess it was more like 6 before we got back. A friend who lives up there came over to check on Frodo too, because he's like the community dog. And then we just went out to a quick lunch, grabbed some groceries, and came back. And, and it wasn't cheap on the pocketbook either. So, Frodo is kind of in the doghouse today. But anyway, we're very glad he was well. If you would have seen him yesterday, you would have thought something was majorly wrong. So that took my whole day pretty much, other than the shipping. So I did come home after that, and I was so thankful he was fine that I got a lot of listing done, sent a bunch of photos to my virtual assistant. This morning, my friend came over and looked at all that jewelry. I have a video uploading now. Maybe you'll see it if you want to go watch it. It's about a 4-minute video. And I talk about on there how he's the expert of his niche. Like, he can literally look at a pile of jewelry, and he's trying to teach me, but I'm just like, oh, it doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. I guess with a lot of Native American jewelry, there is not like a hole on the back showing the stone. That's, for the most part, as a rule, not how Native Americans make jewelry. And even if I knew a piece was a Native American piece certified by him, like he is, at least part Native American and has that descent, and plus he just knows what he's doing, I would not you know, still put it on eBay. I just feel like it's too risky to my account, and I don't know what I'm doing, so I couldn't verify it. But anyway, thankfully it was not that. It's just a lot of really beautiful jewelry, and so I'll be able to sell it. So I had him come over. He told me, well, this is Mexican silver, and this is real turquoise, and this isn't, all just by not even touching it, you know. But that was really helpful. He gave me some good keywords for the other international silver, and we tested it with a magnet, and so most of it looks like it is real silver, but he told me still on eBay to put, you know, put what you did, like you did test it with a magnet, but it's not officially tested silver, even if it says 925. So I've got a lot of work to do on that. Yeah, so that's exciting. Guys, we need to get shipping. It is 11:32, and I need to take my mom to the airport tomorrow, and we need to leave so early that I am leaving tonight, so I'm going up there to pick her up. Yeah, so I needed that day yesterday. That's all I have to say. But we love Frodo. He's worth it. But yeah, it kind of threw a loop in me getting caught up. So let's go ahead. I have, let's see here. I have 10 orders going out, and they are $292.26. I didn't list till, let's see, 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So, you know, I didn't have as good of a sale day yesterday because there wasn't that much new going up. I think I had maybe done a few listings in the morning, then I did all that shipping. There was a ton of shipping, and then by the time I got to listing, then we felt like something was wrong with him. So that's kind of what happened. But it's all good. That's the blessing of being self-employed, is that I was home, I could see what was wrong. So now he's on several pills for several days, you know, the antihistamine and the steroids and all that. But the swelling in his mouth has already gone down. It went down pretty quickly after they did whatever they did. All right, why is this pulled here? My husband pulled this. I don't know. I do not see a pair of shoes in here. Let me see here, guys. Yeah, this is definitely the shipping bag. So, I don't know if they canceled their order or something. I don't know. Let's just see what we get here. All right, everything else seems to be, at least as far as I can tell, on track. He just writes the numbers down and then goes and pulls it, and so, you know, it's fine. He doesn't have the eBay app on his phone, so once in a while he'll pull the wrong thing and then I catch it, but it's good. It's still a big help. This is a pair of, excuse me. Oh, excuse me, guys. I don't know why I had to cough all of a sudden. Anyway, this is a pair of Piranha pants, women's size 6. They're a black boot cut. I had flat front, I had packable, which they're a little bit thicker than that, and then I had Gorp Core. I think because of the boot cut, they sold right away. A size 6 is not ideal in anything. Boy, goodness. So, I sold these for $23.71 all in. Okay, these are 14 ounces. Gosh, I don't have any water down here either. I don't normally need it. These are going to Arnoldsville, Georgia. First class is $6.60. I charged $6.95. Now my eyes are watering. Whew, man. I got up and we walked the dog at the lake, and then against my better judgment, I went to cycling also. It's, you know, it's a class that's chill enough that I can do both. But I'm not gonna work out at all tomorrow. Thursday, I'm gonna still be catching up. So even though there is cycling on Thursday, I don't know if I'll make it. So I just decided to get some exercise in today, and so I hope I feel good enough to get a lot done in the next few hours here. I'm hoping I do. That's why I did it, because I just needed the energy to come from somewhere. Oh, goodness, guys. This envelope. I am just having a time, aren't I? Goodness, goodness. All right. All right, I'm going to have to get a Kleenex over here, too. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Oh, my goodness. This will be just a wonderful video, guys. I'm sorry. All right. This is a Sims t-shirt. I do pick up almost all Sims items if they're in good condition. I had this for a little while, and it is just a t-shirt. It's in a size XL, though. So I think if I would have wanted to hold out, I could have probably gotten 20, 24. But I went ahead and took an offer of 15 plus shipping, so 23, 27 all in. That's still a pretty good price for, you know, a t-shirt, but would like to have held out, but I need to move stuff too. All right, 8 ounces. Yeah, we don't visibly have any bees or wasps or anything that we really think that we have in our yard. So, but we have seen him chasing things like that before, chasing insects. So he probably just chased one and got in trouble for it. $4.31 on the first class package. This is going to Land O'Lakes, Florida, and I charged $6.75. Yeah, I'm really excited about this jewelry. I want to get it listed. Just my percentage should be a decent amount, even though I don't get to keep near all of it. I want to get that done. When I pick up my mom tomorrow, we're going to go to a restaurant called First Watch. It is really becoming big out here in the West. I think maybe I've mentioned it before, but they have these lemon ricotta pancakes. So that's what I'm going to have. I have that every time I go there. And I do use sugar-free syrup with it, but boy, the pancakes are amazing. They have real lemon curd right on the top of the pancake, and it is so good. All right, this is a Kaleida nightgown. I'm glad this finally sold. I knew it was worth something when I found it at the bins. It's Kaleida. It is an extra small. That's the downside of it and why it took a while. And, you know, this is summer now, but this nice nightgown sold. This Kaleida is actually kind of a bolo. So they did use my 22% off coupon. So that makes it $37.42 all in. And let's see, no promoted listing on this one. So yeah, look out for Kaleida. I would pick that up even used, especially in a bigger size. I guess it has some kind of a following. Okay. It's barely 16 ounces, but I had put it in here anyway. All right. It's going to Connecticut. She says, cute gown. I'll post feedback for you when it arrives and hope you will do the same for me. I have auto feedback. So the minute someone pays, they get good feedback, which can be bad because there are people who get to know that and they'll order something, pay for it, get the positive feedback to build their account and then cancel. That is a thing that people do, but it's pretty rare. I don't worry about it. Someone did that to me the other day though. I didn't know it was a medium, and then it has medium like in 5 places in the listing. You're like, okay. But whatever, you know, it's their thing, not mine. I think, what's her name? What is her name? Mel Robbins. I was listening to her the other day, and she has this new thing, and it's called Let Them. And that's the whole gist of the whole thing, is just let them, you know, and within reason, obviously. We're not talking about letting somebody, like, you know, beat you to a pulp or something, but just like on little things, you know, just let other people be themselves. And it was really interesting. It just happened to pop up on my feed, and I listened to it. It was actually pretty good. I like Mel Robbins for the most part. Everything she puts out seems to be, I agree with. All right. I normally like to be to the mail by 8, but lately it's going to be noon again today. Polo Ralph Lauren shorts. Let me see if we pulled this correctly. I am not seeing this one either. Let's see. 28, and this is 28. I think my husband writes these down and then he just can't read his own writing or something. All right. Kenneth Lane. This is for real. I think I already have this protected in here. Oh, no, actually I can show it, I think. So this is a KJL, or a Kenneth Lane necklace. This is for my consignment customer, so I just get my percentage. And it's just a coin necklace. It's what it's called. You know, it's not my taste, but it's really cute. It's a gold tone statement costume, estate, and it took a little while to sell. I've had this listed for about a month for her at least. And but it sold for $25 plus shipping, so $34.75. It did sell with promoted listings, but no other promotions. Let's see. And this is going to Newcastle, Delaware. I did put it in a priority mail flat rate just because I didn't know how much it was going to go for, and I like the tracking and insurance on it, especially when it's somebody else's. But that means that the customer did have to pay more in shipping. So I'm not doing that as much, especially if I know it's a kind of a lower end piece. Okay. All right, going to Newcastle, Delaware. I charge $9.75. It's $8.30. Yeah, if I was doing any jewelry that wasn't that rare, or at least kind of desirable, I wouldn't be able to charge that much in shipping, and I don't like to really send something priority when it's not necessary. But it does allow you to have more confirmation and more protections, plus it gets there faster. I might have had this at 40 or 50 at one time, and it just didn't sell. All right, this is a Gran Sasso sweater. I don't know what my husband did today. Something is really, yeah, he must have been very tired, and I know he was. He mowed the lawn, took care of the dog yesterday, but yeah, this is not correct either. All right. This one is correct. This is a Free People tunic, $53.42. This one I only had listed about a day, but I had looked this up. This is called the World Traveler Tunic. So this is a good price for it. This is a large, but it's made out of alpaca. And this is about what these go for. I sold this for $22.10 plus shipping, so $31.32. Okay. that top actually. It's just kind of warm right now. It's actually alpaca, so it's not something I'd be buying in the summer, but I'm glad people are. Okay, so we have 14. This is going to Sierra Madre, California. First class is $6.22 and I charged $6.95. I've got several hauls I want to do for you. I just don't know if I can do them today. I'm just trying to get on the road, but I might decide that that's the order that I need to do things, because I don't want to wrap them and put them away until I've shown them to you. So might just have to go ahead and get them done. All right, this is exclusively Masuk. I normally get around 20 for things like this. This is a really pretty top, but I've had this a long time. I've had this 6 months or something. It's a purple kind of ombre, you know, colorway thing. And long sleeves. It says medium large on the tag, or I think maybe that's why. Actually, the tag size is missing, so I had to estimate based on the measurements, and people don't like that, and I don't ever purposely really buy things like that. So this one sat around a while, so I finally took $12.19 plus shipping, but they did use my coupon, so it's $17.07 all in for the customer. I just think you get more returns that way. People have a way to say, well, you know, there was no size, and you know, and they return it more often. So, which is fair. People do not look at the measurements, even though I have measurements in every single clothing listing that I do. People don't read them, I don't think, really. Okay, 13. This is going to Tulsa, Oklahoma. First class $6.22, and I charged $6.75. Okay. Then I just listed this one too. I love things that sell right away. It's my goal. It doesn't always happen, needless to say, but I do love it when it happens. This is a women's Vuori shirt. It's an extra small. It's a Pima cotton. It's heathered. And it is the Sundown shirt. And this is just a size, yeah, extra small. And it's kind of a crop top, so I have all of those keywords in there. Pima cotton, extra small crop top, heathered, sundown, gym. So this sold basically overnight for $20 plus shipping, so $29.08. If this had been large or an extra large, I would have probably tried to get closer to 25 or 30. But this sold via promoted. They did not use my coupon. So I'm actually happy with that. Okay, 5 ounces. All right, first class is $4.20. This is going to Stanwood, Washington, and it's I charged $6.95. So I'll keep a little bit on the shipping after all the fees and everything else. we sold our second one of these. Once the first one sold, the second one came right after that. This is some kind of power swabs that my son found. It's Power Swabs Teeth Whitening Kit Professional Ultra White 7-Day Home Use Sealed. And we sold this for the same as we did the one, I think it was yesterday, $43 plus shipping, so $53.38. So look for this kind of stuff when you're at estate sales, garage sales, as long as it has the seal and you can inspect the contents and know that it's actually unopened. You know, that's fine to do. I'm looking at this person. This person is a seller and has a ton of stuff. So, you know, he may be knowing, or maybe this is, you know, on Amazon, but his feedback isn't that good, so I don't know. But either way, he's definitely a seller, so maybe he'll mark this up by 10 bucks. That is some people's business model. You know, they pay for this and then they mark it up by just a few bucks, and you know, they make a huge profit on that. So we'll see what happens. It makes me happy when another reseller buys it, but sometimes nervous because you just wonder, you know, because his feedback is not that good, 97.8. It makes me wonder, but he doesn't seem to leave other people bad feedback, so we'll find out. I'm going to put this in a box in case he is reselling it, like on Amazon or something. So I want to protect the box a little bit, which I always do. So I'm going to go ship this one. And then let me tell you about my other two, since we pulled a couple wrong there. Number 3778 is Daniel Alyssa shirt. It's a men's with a French cuff and it's pink. It's a clearance item. I've had it for over a year, so it's nothing to see. It's just a men's long sleeve dress shirt. It sold for $9.99 plus shipping, so $16.98. And then my next one is a pair of Wrangler Q Baby jeans. And they have the number, the WRQ20NR. You can learn to know which ones are more important. I just look them up each time. I haven't really memorized them. This is a decent price. These are not tall. I try to get the tall ones. So this sold with promoted and 22% off. So I got $25.28 all in. And that's what equals the $292.26. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to try to squeeze in some other things today, some haul videos and some things. I'll look for my jewelry one. Because that's on my phone, I need to hook up my Wi-Fi to my phone. I haven't done it since I got the fiber internet. So it might actually be slower behind this shipping video. This shipping video will upload really, really fast. If you don't mind liking my videos, it really helps me to be able to continue to justify my time on doing the hauls rather than just listing stuff and putting it away. I really do try to show you the few bolos that I think I find, and it really helped me out if you don't mind liking and subscribing. I'll see you later, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.